Action. Right, so we're outside. You can see that there's the old offices are still here, so we've built around that, which is quite a clever move on Brian's part to keep the offices going while we're creating the new space. So eventually, very shortly, everything will get moved into the new offices, and we'll pull that down and then we'll just add on. So you can see it's got a lower level here, which is going to run right through to the front, and then it steps up. And we're just in the throes of putting those windows in to give it a bit more light in the top, going down into the main office area. But through here you've got your offices, and you've got a mixture of your plywood. They've obviously stained that dark colours, left the steel beams exposed, showing the strength of it by design, of course.
Yeah. Figuring outside the box, eh? So you got the full length sheets. So those be 10 metre sheets that you put up there full?
Yeah, that was a challenge getting them up. But it looks good, no joins, it's a cleaner look, you know, and now we're sort of going through flashing where we need to. There's a little bit of flashing work still, which does take time and does, you know, obviously push the cost up a little bit, but it's still very cost effective building with these materials, because once they're up, you never have to paint them.
Yeah.
They're there forever, and they can withstand all sorts of elements.
So these go to the offices. They look very cool. And there, but check this out. I really like this. This one that Paul came up with. The colour's going to look super sharp. This is actually going to be a guest toilet in here, but it's sort of a throwback to a classic rural barn. But yeah, you got full corrugate cladding on there, and then inside tiled, and then another gold grey cladding in there. So
yeah, it's a nice mixture of tiles and the corrugate. You know, it breaks it, and it's so durable. It's wicked, actually. Still need to make these flashings, and there's going to be a nice sliding door going on there, barn type, which will be pretty cool. Yeah. We're just putting windows at the top at the moment, finishing that off.
Up there. So those are big 3 metre by ½ metre windows. So
yeah,
they're very cool.
Double glazed, bit of an effort to get them in.
Yeah.
And obviously light fittings aren't in at this stage, but all the wiring's in place. The electricians have done a really good job, because there's wires for Africa in this bloody place.
Yeah, kilometres on kilometres in there. Yeah, so we've got more offices in there. That's looking very sharp. Come through and we'll have a look into this bathroom in here as well. But then we've got this tea room cladding at the back, trapezoidal, so I think that's going to look real sharp once that's finished. And then made a real feature of this big aircon unit.
Yeah, well that's right. We're not trying to hide it here. It's what it is, and it's an industrial office space that's, you know, very comfortable, very warm, fully insulated. The insulation's everywhere. Yeah. But these toilets are very cool. The big tiles. You probably won't see because there's no power, but yeah. We've just left the knee brace in there. We're just going to put a flashing each side of that and make a feature of it. It's what it is, you know. We don't need to hide it because it's part of the building structure. The colours are all cool. You might get a look in here. So this is the shower, which is bloody nice, and nice little flashings around here. They worked out really good, very subtle.
Yeah, it's a really cool little look, those flashings in there.
Yeah, and again we've got our air conditioning unit. Well, I think this one's sucking the heat and moisture out. This one, and just outside we've got the big positive action coming from the main shaft through there that's pulling all the air into the building to keep it positively charged. So nothing's coming in, nothing cold is coming in, and then these ones are putting the heat out. It's quite a advanced system.
Yeah, it's very full on. So we've still got some flashings to go up into these corners around here as well. Looks real sharp in here though. Nice double glazed window. Yeah.
Work in progress.
Yeah, excellent.
Still the doors to go in and things like that, and the toilet and all the vanity and things like that. But it's coming along good. Eaves all around, boxed them out, fully lined. To me, it's clean, it's nice, it's durable, and you keep those bloody birds out because they're a pain in the ass. It's the work truck. So you can see the shape that they've created for a design and the concept of the whole building, which is very cool. A little bit different, but outside the box, and of course the eaves all around it make all the difference. Turns it from a tin shed into a sexy building. And there's the dog, of course.
Yeah.
Hey, Wes. He's sleeping. He's not allowed on the concrete.
Yeah.
Heavy. I wouldn't be very popular. So again, we've got the bigger eave on this end. The boys are putting the concrete down today, which is very cool to see. And we run right down to all the offices. How long is this building?
35 metres long.
35 metres,
35 metres, and 4 metre, and then a 10 metre span. So
yeah. It's very cool space. It's coming together really good. And this cladding, which is kahu cladding, it's both modern and it gives you the corrugate look, which is quite a traditional look, but it's very cool. I like it.
yeah.
It's a bit harder to work with because it's got a deeper trough, but it's that's the contractor's problem.
Yeah, that's it. Paul and Stan always get it sorted.
Yeah. So we'll go down and see how the boys are getting on with this concrete. So you can see it's quite labour intensive getting this concrete down. It's not an easy job.
No.
Very physical. Got to have a good eye. But these boys know what they're doing.
Yeah, good eye for
Looking good.
detail. Sharp look.
Yeah. Very cool. So hope it doesn't rain. But it's going to be exposed, so they put a treatment on the top so it can expose the egg underneath it. Yeah. So you've got your Garrador area, nice outdoor space, which is perfect to incorporate with your building if you can. Gives you, outdoor living is priceless.
It's actually just an extension of the shed, really, isn't it? It's just an extra bay, but instead of closing it in,
Yeah.
you left it open, and then you've done this awesome job cladding it underneath. Yeah, so just excellent outdoor entertaining space.
Certainly changes it from a shed, a farm shed, to a building that's quite usable for habitable or office work. It's a nice looking building. I'm pretty happy with the way it's coming up and proud to be part of it. Bloody good.